Welcome to Pick Central. This week's episode is brought to you by HeyDude. What better way to kick off football season than with the official shoe of Hogdale? We're gonna get you some HeyDudes.
Oh yeah,
nice
I have some HeyDudes.
You do?
Yeah, my family, big HeyDudes family. My dad loves them.
Look at this guy.
Look at that.
What an endorsement!
Unbelievable. The Hogdale's family is huge in HeyDude. They're comfortable. It's the only option when you're playing your game day fit. Easy to slip on, laid back style, and all day comfort. They hooked us up with a bunch of new pairs, and we'll be wearing them all weekend long. HeyDude is offering a special offer to get you ready for the season. Whether you're in the parking lot before the game or locked in the red zone from the couch, make sure you're ready for football season with HeyDude. For a limited time, go to heydude.com/barstool and use code PICKS20 to get 20% off HeyDude Barstool collection. That's PICKS20 to grab 20% off all our favorite styles. Order yours today and experience comfort all season long. Full crew, every single chair is taken.
How often does that happen on this show? Very rarely.
Good luck to Liam of cutting to each person talking, but I love it. This gets me excited. This is playoff baseball. We got football tonight.
Do or die baseball.
Do you think we were getting all 4 at any point last night when the Reds jumped out early?
Never.
No,
I actually took the -3.5 Dodgers.
Never.
You won that.
Yeah, I won 3.5.
The Dodgers were
Never.
giving money down.
Big F, Reds hater.
No, the Reds are the.
No, it truly. They're just.
I laughed too.
They're a 500 team versus the
I
They're not
agree.
good.
I know.
Probably the
when they
World
jumped
Series.
out, I was like, oh, that'd be cool.
I tweeted this today. I think the Reds were one of the worst playoff teams ever make it.
Also, the 2 runs they scored were off
I
a
don't
routine drop.
Historically, Marty, I
know. I
don't think
I
you're
didn't
wrong.
just throw. I
23
made sure to
Marlins
not
out there.
throw out that today.
That's fair. That's
What'd you
fair.
say?
23 Marlins. Or no, but he said one of the worst.
Yeah, I didn't
And
say
think
the
one of
worst, but it's one
I
of.
think he's right. Like
He's up
They
there.
are horrible.
like the Reds had a fine season, but you're right. Especially with the expanded playoffs, it does kind of show you maybe the playoffs. And they want to expand it even more. So I don't know.
Shouldn't at all.
No, unless there's expansion.
but
Like maybe
You're
that's
getting
an
it.
argument,
You're
but-
getting expansion by the end of the decade. So
I mean,
Coming into this year,
To me,
you had
that's a
8 of the
good thing,
12
though.
road teams win. So you've had these underdog teams win this first round. I don't mind. Reds they're an outlier, shitty team. I like the playoffs the way they are. I would go back to 1 game wild card versus 3, but I like the.
I think that's worse.
Hey,
Oh, it's do or
One
die.
is-
The season's over.
It's like,
oh, no.
but again, you're showing this right now, right? Like, it's just your team just gets a better advantage. You have one good pitcher.
yeah, that's
Like you
sign a
instead
pitcher.
of, but baseball is supposed to be you have a good rotation and a good I think it's even 3 is honestly great to me. I love 3. 1 is just like could be a fluke. Like if the Reds beat the Dodgers in 1 game, I'd be so angry.
that Red Sox Yankee game in 2001, the 1 game wild card was one of the best games ever at Fenway Park.
2001.
2021, sorry, a couple
It
years.
was. I didn't love it,
Electric.
the outcome, but it was.
Bogart's home run. Cora called the loudest Fenway Park's ever been when Bogarts hit that home run.
On the flip side, I went in 2015 to Yankees Astros, and the Astros shut him out. It was like being at a funeral. It was just like so boring and quiet, which I don't blame the Yankee fans. They're not to celebrate, but that was just like.
Let's talk about our game first. Yankees win 4-3. I think Cora sucked last night.
Core was awful.
I think Cora was, and it's usually Boone is the one that gets all the shit, and he did some things where you're like, but it worked out for him. I think Cora was awful with the bunt. I think the bunt was insane. After seeing him bunt 1, you should know this man can't bunt.
Have to.
Correct?
It's a good point. I didn't mind most of what Cora did until that bunt was so fucking bad, dude. For Sadon there. First of all, Sadon is the last person ever. The 7th inning, runners on. I said the entire stream, he's a clutch merchant. He's a big moment merchant. You got him in a big moment. You have him lay down a fucking bunt. It's inexcusable. It was a genuinely inexcusable in the bunt itself. I mean, it's a bad call, but then also a worse bunt. I couldn't even get it on the pop it up in the fucking air. I can't stand bunting usually in general, but dude, it was horrible.
It's so funny, like chasing is his problem. It's still a problem with bunting.
The first one was
absolutely.
so he leans in.
Dude, it was ridiculous. Like the first pitch was like 80 feet outside, and he was fucking squaring around. It was awful.
Once he does that, as Marty said, Core's got to call that off and be like, dude,
So this guy is lost.
Do you think there's guys who tank bunting on purpose so that they stop asking?
I think in the season, yeah, I do.
not now, but in the regular
I
season.
think in the season they definitely do. They're like, don't ever make look like an idiot, so they never do it again. 100%. But what do you think about leaving Whitlock in for 50 pitches and now he's out today?
I just don't know what the other option was. I think they
there
always
was-
went into yesterday's game
even-
with Whitlock for 2, and if we win, if that's fine. If not, we can bring Chapman back for 2 minutes.
Hogdale
There were
was
other
kind of saying
options.
where like Weiser could have came
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Or like who's the other guy that you were saying?
I'm trying to think of who else was.
And you could also
Harrison-
you could have gone to
you're saving
Chapman.
Harrison for today.
Could've
They're
went to
saying-
Chapman.
I would say they're piggybacking
Foley at the
Harrison
point
today,
would have been
yeah.
an option just for a batter, or I mean, yeah, it was weird. They did leave Whitlock in basically to die, and
He was exhausted.
yeah, I mean, he was.
Bases
He
already.
had no idea where the ball was going by like the second out of,
No.
of the second inning. Like he just had no clue.
Because he was also pitching really fucking good that first inning.
But
100%.
So you're shitting on Cora. Wouldn't you agree that the worst managerial or worst coach move was Kyle Hudson not sending
Yeah.
Nate Eaton?
Oh, dude, that was
That's
that
for anything
fucking
Cora did. That's
horrible.
That's a run.
And
That's
he
a
did
run.
this. He did this.
Oh, it was bad.
He
The
said,
run was-
stay on third and go. It's
Replay
like
is terrible.
And also, he said to go after it went past Rice. It went past Rice for like a second. It was pretty quick. Went back. He should have went no matter what. That's who. What was it? Duran.
Duran was going to go to no. It was Nate Eaton at
was
third, but
Nate Eaton.
Duran was like going to take third.
Yeah.
He's looking third base.
Almost Eaton should have been like, I'm going through it. I know you
one of
can't.
the-
It's tough to do that because you're obviously not looking at the play. But that was that's a Yankee thing. Yankees would have done that.
The moment that happened, I was like, oh, if that's us, it's a disaster. We're caught in a pickle or something.
Me and Mutt were also like, and I was on your side. I was like, did the second run score? I thought the guy from first
When
was
the camera
scoring.
panned, I thought it would just be him crossing home
Yes.
plate.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, no one scored.
It was
The camera panned over it, and Eaton still at third base. The whole room was in shock.
like even in the situation where Rice fields it a little cleanly, if Hudson is committal and waves him all the way, Nate Eaton is one of the fastest players in the sport. Like it would have been a close play either way.
That's true.
It's ridiculous. I don't understand. Kyle Hudson he was good for the first half of the season. This back half of the year, he has been fucking brutal as the third base coach. He's had multiple of these. This is the second one he's had with Nate Eaton in like the last month and a half, 2 months.
It's been an issue for him. It's
It's
been an
been
issue. And Cora,
horrible.
I know why he did it, but Cora defending Kyle Hudson saying that's what you guys thought he could have scored. Should have said it was too hard of a defense there. He had to score that run. 2 outs, runners going. I thought that was a bigger moment than Duran dropping the ball, bigger moment than Rafaela. Like the biggest moment was your third base coach could have scored a run for your team and decided not to.
That's the game. That's the
Indecisive.
game right there. You go to extra innings. Like even
I
like they
actually
do
think
to give that
Hogdale's
run up.
right too. Like if Rice feel that cleanly, he still has to make a really good throw
100%.
and get
He's
him
not
out
a first
home.
baseman by trade at all. He's learning
No,
every day.
yeah, as you could.
What gets slept on that play is the play the Jazz made up the middle.
It's a nice play.
That's
That
what
was a
people
very
are
good
talking
play.
about.
That was a unbelievable play.
That
100%.
play was he was fully diving. Like it
In
was
comical
thank
fashion, the two guys who didn't play on Tuesday
you. Won us the game.
all over the place.
Not impacted. Won us the game.
Won us the game, yeah.
Everything.
If
Rice 2-run and Jazz scoring that is crazy.
If Eaton scores that run, the Yankees are dead. I don't think because I think he would have brought in Chapman in the eighth,
100%.
and it would. I just.
It's hard. It can't really. Say,
understand-
can't
I
say
understand
edge,
that.
but we're definitely.
But I'm
It's
saying,
brutal.
but I'm saying it's not even. I don't think it's the extra innings. I believe that. There's obviously no way to prove that. I think you guys are dead in the water. That base running blunder,
What inning was this?
7th, right?
and then top of the eighth, seventh, and then you guys scored. You guys scored in the eighth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
inexplicably, it's so funny. Like
Why
Aaron,
did you
you
bring
think they would've
Chapman
lost?
right after that?
Yeah.
They would have lost.
Because then it's 4-3 on the other side, and I think they would have brought. They wouldn't have let Whitlock in there to die, and they would have brought Chapman in earlier. Because Chapman was warming.
Yeah.
that's the same inning as the bunt. That whole.
Yes,
inning.
There were 2 out, nobody out, and
Yeah,
Rafaela couldn't
and that's
advance
the
the
funny
runners.
thing. So, like,
the fly
Boone-
ball, if you advance them, the fly ball scores a run on a sacrifice.
Yes, absolutely.
Boone overcorrects himself in the 6th, where it ended up being the right move in the 6th, where he goes out for Rodon, he leaves him in. But I've never seen where like a pitcher fights their way to stay in the game and then comes back out the next inning too. That was crazy.
And then
it's a 4-pitch walk, wherever it was, and then it's like he almost hits him 3 times. The ball goes to the backstop. Boone, like they deserved to lose in that 7th inning, and somehow the Red Sox just didn't want to give it to him.
It was funny seeing, especially you, Hubs, like after the game, like walking around this office saying, that's a game the Yankees always lose. Like the relief on your face when they ended up winning that game.
Oh.
It's like you stole one from the Red Sox.
Because you did what we do. We drop defensively. We usually
Duran
fuck
left.
up. So that's a
Fucking bozo.
That's us going up 3-2, which is huge, and also base running and managerial stupidity is usually how we lose. All 3.
I was just
you guys
thinking
took
as
that
well.
all from us.
I just thought of another thing I had against Cora last night. in the 8th inning, when Jazz scores, he doesn't score there if Wilyer Abreu is playing right field. I do not understand how Abreu does not
Good
come
throw.
defensive.
It was
keep
still a good
asking.
throw.
It's not. Nadine does not have Abreu's
want
arm.
him
Abreu's
to
got
be
one of the
there.
best arms in the sport.
Does he play there? Like, why is he not playing? You keep.
I have
running
no
there.
dude. Like they've been playing Nate Eaton in right field more and more this season, like against lefties in general. But usually Cora replaces him in the 8th or 9th inning with Abreu, and he just didn't do it. So I just don't understand what happened there. If Abreu's out there, I'm pretty sure he throws Jazz out. I really do.
I thought he
His
made a
arm is
nice
much better than
He
Nate.
made a nice throw though.
He made a nice throw. Williers would have been better.
He overran the ball a little bit. He bumped into the wall. Like, it wasn't clean. I assume.
Did kick out. Like, you're not planning for that, but
It is interesting watching these playoff games. You guys obviously watch baseball all year round, and you know when you're dialed in. I'm dialed into the Mets at night in the summer as it goes, and you're watching in the intricacies, especially talking to your dad and your brothers and things. These little things that pop up in your team's games happen across the league all the way, and then to see them like watching public baseball fans who's feel like getting into it now, losing their minds over these little things. It's like this has happened 6
So
times
funny,
a week,
you're right.
12 different ways.
Like him, the way he's yelling about who? Abreu?
Yeah, Abreu.
getting in the right field. I'm like, I would never.
No,
I've
it's just-
even
it's
known
so-
this
yeah,
kid.
he's watched
No,
five
but
or
I'm
six
no,
this year,
no,
too,
but you're
so-
right though. Where it's like little things. Like you would. No one's thinking about that guy being in right field.
Right. No, I meant more just the base running error. Like,
Yeah.
It seems like it's like it's a lot like it is a lot like the NCAA tournament where like you watch people go and they're like, wait a second, has this been going all year? And you're like, yeah. I mean, that's
it's
kind of
true.
the charm. The same with
Well, it's the Yankees. Like you, if you're a Yankee fan, you tweet about Boone, and then people are like, oh, like Yankee fans, you just blame the manager. I'm like, no, you see the same
see it
thing
every night.
all year and every year in the playoffs.
wait, Rodon is still pitching? What do you mean?
This is where I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question about this. So, it came out yesterday that Boone went out there and Rodon said what he said, because Rodon did say, I'm staying out here. And Boone took him out and they score a run that inning or whatever it is, right? Do you freak out about that too? Because that is where I get kind of mixed up on.
I was listen. I was.
You said it before yesterday. You said it before, like he was like, get him out of there. You said that.
I did, but I thought the 7th inning was way more egregious than the. I couldn't believe he was out there for the 7th.
I thought it wasn't crazy till after he walked the
then
first guy in
and then
4
he leaves
pitches
him
and he
in.
left him in. That one I was like, okay, what's going
I
on?
thought it was
And
crazy.
I guess it was Duran, right? Was the second batter?
Yeah, and then he eventually hit him. He hit
Right.
Duran in the
But I'm
shoulder.
saying that's why.
Thank God, because that would have been that he would have went to third.
It would have been first.
I do understand leaving him in against Duran because Duran has been fucking helpless against lefties this year. I think he's got like a
But like
570
Like if you
OPS.
just saw Rodon, it's like there's nothing left here.
That was the thing.
No, that's
He had to
true.
fight to stay in the game. That's to Hub's point. How often do you see that where a guy fights in the game and he appears the next inning? That never happens.
Yeah.
Like, quietly,
He pitched well in that 6th inning.
You got the double play.
Yeah.
you got out of it, and then he came
But
back.
it almost like I don't know.
Also, the Yankees played very good defensively.
Volpe's locked in. That the double play, Devin Williams air mills that ball.
Yeah.
in the 8th inning.
That was a great
He
play.
was so smooth on that. And there was another one too. The one hit to McMahon. McMahon fight like he's so smooth over there at third. Like
We haven't seen a third baseman do that for
fires
us
the
in
ball
quite
at
some time.
Jazz. That was massive. Yeah, they made massive defensive plays yesterday.
Trevor Story drove in all 3 runs. He's 4 for 8 in the series. They need someone else to hit. Like, this has all
I
been.
feel like
Trevor
it's him and Bregman. That's it.
So Narvaez has done nothing. Romy Gonzalez has done nothing. Duran has done nothing.
She's been good off the bench.
Yoshida had
He's
one
gonna
hit.
start- he's gonna start today.
I assume he'll start today. But they need somebody
Jeff
else.
Snyder did
offensively.
nothing.
I mean, 2
Ref
days in a
Snyder's
row,
awful.
bet him for home runs, and he's over.
Yeah.
Like, the offense is already. They traded Devers. Roman Anthony's hurt. Hogdale's guy. Like, their offense already needs help, and all these guys who were hit all year have done nothing through 2 games. And Trevor Story said to carry them in his first playoff games like 2018.
You know what's kind of funny in my brain? I'm like the Red Sox definitely they did play better when Devers left, right? Pretty
He
much.
also caught a
Roman Anthony also came out.
Yeah, that was.
Because that's the thing is they lost like 7 straight as soon as the Rafi trade happened.
Yeah.
Roman came up and then they played like at a 98 win pace as
Yeah.
soon as Roman got there.
The thing
for the
is,
rest of the
to
year.
me, when I like this lineup, I'm like, thank God Devers is not in this. Like when I'm facing it, I'm like, holy
Roman Anthony
shit.
too. It's both.
Obviously Roman Anthony, but that's just like he's hurt. But like they did
You
this
guys
to
were probably
them.
partying in the streets when Devers got traded.
Oh
You should have
my
been.
God! I'm so excited.
wild hitting
Because it was
Yankee
after the sweep.
Yeah.
Swept.
Dude, it was
And then
horrible.
An hour later, I was like, I don't care about the sweep anymore.
Couldn't
I would
give
have
a fuck.
absolutely
We
signed
won.
up
Why would you?
No, we won.
Bill
We
Devers
won
in
after
my life
that.
forever. I would have signed for the
Because,
sweep.
dude, this game, he would have been up in a lot of situations where I've been like, oh no, we're fucked.
But is he one of those things? I know he's an unbelievable player. Wasn't there some like culture type stuff
He
that
didn't want to play first base. So
well, they kind of fucked him on that.
I'm completely on the player's side. Their spin is that he didn't want to play first base.
Oh, yeah.
His thing was like, I don't want to do it during the year. Like I just don't want to. You're throwing me into it. I'm a good defensive player. He was not a good defensive third baseman for a long time. He worked very hard to be an adequate third baseman. So his point was like, you didn't tell me all spring training. You thought we said we had a first baseman. Now you're telling me to go to first. And they wanted to get rid of that salary. They found a team in the Giants.
They were trying to move his contract
dollar.
to spring training.
Every
That's what always
fucking
gets
dollar.
lost.
Yes.
It's like he didn't even have a fucking chance to be a cancer yet. It was
Fans-
so frustrating.
fans
Part of it, though,
also-
also was they kept him in the dark about Bregman. And then
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
The whole offseason, Cora's talking about, when they asked him about Bregman, he was talking about second base.
Yep.
I was in Houston. I want him to play second base and all this. So then every time Devers, is there something going on? No. And then they just sign him.
They said, leave your glove at home. You're the DH.
They should throw him in
and
the
they
trash,
said,
actually.
go
But it
play
did
first
start
base.
with the Bregman stuff in the
Yeah,
offseason.
they did.
Fans
The
don't
agent
also
didn't know.
realize like asking someone to move their position is not like it's not the easiest thing in the world going from third to first. Like you do have to learn it. I know it's like you can
Well, from
do it.
short to third, some guys refuse to do it.
Yeah, because it's
I do understand.
also like even our team with Jazz, they told him to play third, and he was not happy. He did it, ended up doing it, but he fought. Yeah, but he literally fought with.
Also way worse at it.
He's horrible at
If
it.
Devers didn't have a huge guarantee contract, they would have worked with him and said, okay, you can DH for a while, then play first base.
Because his hand up.
I have breaking news that's concerning for Marty. Well, not concerning, good news for Marty.
Concerning or good?
Good.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank God.
It's important breaking news.
Thank you. No, that's okay.
What I have one note about the Devers thing. Here's
That is
the
big.
thing that kind of chaps my ass about it is that
Chaps your ass.
chaps my ass. Devers is gone, but the guys you replaced him with are worthless. Like Harrison,
Yep.
and then Hicks isn't even on the roster, right?
Well, you also did
actively was losing the
aggressive at
team games.
deadline.
So, yes.
Like people thought Breslow was gonna be aggressive at the deadline and go get
Joe Ryan.
Dude, he
Joe
got-
Ryan hit.
dude, he got
Joe
fucking
fucking
played
a
like-
hitter, nothing.
Imagine how good this team would be if you actually got real players for Devers.
To be fair, he did get Dustin May.
If you didn't panic move for Dustin May. Dude, it's a joke. They
He's
got
pitching
played
today,
like a
right,
fiddle
Dustin
by the
May?
fucking Twins.
Kyle
Like, are you
Harrison might pitch
serious?
today, which is wild. The guy they got in the Devers trade might end up pitching and piggybacking
Probably
behind
not
Colin.
might. I
Early.
would assume he's coming in second.
I'm sure the Red Sox moved up in
Holy
the
or him,
draft,
right?
though,
It's Holy or him.
They move up in the
I think so.
draft.
Has to be.
Right.
Hogdale, how was your first stream at Barstool?
Dude, it was awesome. I mean, it was a great time. Electric. I mean, everything's been moving just so fast. It's crazy. My following on Twitter has doubled since I've gotten here.
Amazing.
It's so wild. Everyone is like, you've all just been so nice. I mean, it's been awesome. I was a
Say that
little,
again. People in New York have been. Nice.
yeah. No, everyone's very kind. Very,
Make
very
sure
kind.
everyone heard that.
Huge. It's huge.
Well, it's also hard to be mean to you.
You call him Hogbag. I watched. Hogbag made me legit like laugh out loud.
Yeah, Hogbag's gonna come out a lot tonight.
Announce
And
it, Hogbag.
When I was like Hog, and he just started screaming at me, was fucking.
Because that was horse shit, and you fucking know it. You fuck. That umpire had not given that exact call in that exact spot the entire night.
That was a great pitch.
It was a great pitch, and like that will be a strike 100% of the time next year with ABS. My qualm isn't that it was a strike; it's that fucking joke of an umpire. He hadn't called that pitch a strike the entire night, and all of a sudden, right there, and plus, like his Whitlock, like the inning prior had this gorgeous front door seamer to that exact spot, got called a ball. It made me fucking sick.
What's the confidence level going into tonight? Because I got to be completely honest. I couldn't. The way the Yankees are talking, it's usually I feel way worse, and I'm definitely nervous. But I feel so fucking.
Always
about
confident of the
tonight.
Yankees.
I did nail it yesterday. Like, there was no chance this wasn't going.
You called it. Rico said when Hog.
There was no chance.
Yeah.
Hogdale was destined to call
And
a
it
game
worked
three.
because it wasn't 9-1.
Yeah.
It was a good
was a good
game.
game.
It still gives you, whatever. It gives you the buzz. And now it's like, here you go, 3. It also works out perfectly. I know people are mad. Gets moved from 6 to 8. I do think the prime time works.
Yeah.
Listen, the football, like, they're obviously the general public's always going to care more about football. I don't think this game is one that's going to blow you out of the water.
Red Sox Yankees.
No,
No.
talking about football.
Oh, football. Okay.
Like if you had
This
fucking-
game weirdly
Well, it's
ends
a
up.
shame the Niners are hurt because it'd be like an incredible Thursday.
agree with yes, but it's
the injuries,
it is
yeah,
what it
it
is.
felt that
So
way.
that's how
it's an
it
8.5
works.
point spread game.
Yeah, I think it's better that it's at 8:00. Gives you the casual public a little bit better to come home. It's a Thursday night. Bars are probably packed.
I
Like,
feel confident in a way because one, Schlittler's at least pitched 10 games now.
Yes, give her.
And he has very good stuff.
And he's got good stuff. He's comfortable there now. Like early is how many games? 3?
4.
This will be his
Or,
fifth
and
start.
Early's
His
looked
fifth
very good in basically all of them. I think his worst outing, he gave up, 2 runs? Maybe
Yes.
ERA under 3,
Not
struck out
against
11
the
on debut.
the stiffest competition, however.
He's at the A's in there. I think
A's
the White
No,
Sox.
but I do
Rays.
think just the eye test early stuff is genuinely good. You never know how a rookie is going to respond to a
Yeah.
playoff atmosphere, so there's always volatility
Especially
there.
away is right.
I said at the start of the series, when Giolito got ruled out, I thought it was a good thing for the Red Sox for this series. Moving forward, you need depth with your starting pitchers, all this. But I actually thought with how he looked down the year and the Yankees' familiarity with him, they've never seen early. So that could be a whole thing. I don't know how long he's going to go.
They seen Schlittler?
Yeah. Yes.
The only time
so.
he faced them in it was like spring. He might have been a college player when he faced them.
Okay.
Like a spring training game. He's never faced them in the major league. He's a Walpole kid. Has not faced the Red Sox yet. And that's so. How do you feel so confident in Schlittler versus Early? They're both rookies making.
No, 100%. No, that's a fair thing. But
14 starts.
mine is that how many?
14.
14 starts.
73 innings.
And also yesterday, right? You have Bayo going, who was he let up a home run. He wasn't terrible. He was fine. And
just
they
wasn't great.
They
He
took him
wasn't
out after
good.
28 pitches. What do you think his leash is going to be?
8.5 is his outs over under.
2 innings? Where it's Schlittler, to be honest, we need him to go 5 tonight. We do. He'll have a
the
leash,
Yankees will
a short
lose
leash,
if he
but
doesn't go
we need him to go 5. You guys are kind of really, really depending on the bullpen again.
So I saw a lot of social media response from Yankee fans. You guys tell me if this is true. Yankees historically bad against guys they've never seen before. Like a rookie can show up.
Yeah, I don't have the numbers behind it.
I couldn't find them. That's why I'm
watching
asking.
as a fan for the last 10 or 15, however, it's.
You feel like that's true? Okay.
I would imagine it's not.
But to me, it's just
I think the Red Sox, by the way. That's why Red Sox. I've seen.
I think every team feels that way. I'd want to see
may
numbers.
be-
I think every single fan base feels that way.
That may be, but
I have something on Schlittler here. So Schlittler has given up 4 runs.
Schlittler.
Schlittler.
Schlittler has given up 4 runs in 2 of his last 5 starts.
It's 40%.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
I thought it was more.
you know, it was
2 runs?
no 4 runs.
4
in
runs?
2 of his last 5 starts. So 2 of his last 5
About
starts.
the 3 that he didn't. What were those?
Very good. 1, 1, and 0.
That's-
No, but I'm saying, but he hadn't given up 4 in a start before that. That is telling me, all right. So it's September. Is there something going on with that? I don't know. There's something. Just it was interesting. Where he's had 2 bad starts in his last 5. It's all right.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but
also
his last 2
zero runs.
His
1
last
and
2 were 12 and a third, 1 run.
Both against the Orioles.
All right, but he
which is good or bad? I don't know. But I'm
Haven't the
just.
Orioles been a winning team since their horrible start?
Yes.
They've been a good team for.
No one's more of a joke than the Orioles organization, but yes,
That's
they were
Schlittler
playing better.
splits.
I have a trivia question, not trivia question, but you Red Sox fans can't answer.
Good.
What do you think Connolly Early's real first name is?
I'm gonna guess
could
it's
not
not
tell you.
Connor.
It's not Connor.
It's not. Well, it wouldn't be. It's
You guys know?
Connolly.
I have
Don't
no
answer.
idea. I thought it was
No?
Connolly, to be honest.
Connor would be close.
Do you know?
Some random Tim.
Hogdale.
Todd.
Oh, yeah, I'd go by
Todd
Connolly.
Early?
Yeah, you can't go by
Todd
Todd.
Early?
I'm sorry, Todd. No.
Yikes.
Todd.
Connolly's way better. He
on
cooked.
April 3rd,
Connolly
2002.
McNeil early.
He is the youngest Red Sox
deal
pitcher
in
to
there,
start a
too.
playoff game since Babe Ruth.
I'm a little less scared
Really?
of him now.
Really?
This guy's got
crazy.
This guy's got
That's
no
Read that on a
fucking
blog in
chance.
about an hour.
I like
His
that.
first name was truly Connolly. I was scared to tell him a little less scared with Todd.
This guy's got no chance.
I'm not scared of Todd Early.
Why do you
Connolly
say
Early I'm
that?
scared of, yeah.
Because he's a pussy. That's why. He's a loser.
He's on the
what?
dumbest Yankee
Pussy.
thing fan you could say.
This is what he
You've
does. He
never
says
seen him
stupid
pitch. He just wears a Red Sox uniform, which is a pussy. You've not.
Have
Something-
you heard of a rivalry before?
man.
Yeah, he's a pussy.
Something
You
that's
can't just
wild.
make shit up.
On the score app, you go to
I
his
don't
game
think
log.
so.
His TCU and Duke start pops
Jonas-
up also because it's
Does it?
he's so
early.
so
Yeah.
raw.
That's so.
Where do
The
you
onus
go?
is on you to say why he's a pussy. You call him pussy. The onus is on you to say why.
We'll say it's crazy to be talking about name.
What
Like
do you-
again,
what do you
Cam
think?
Shitter. Like really, like it's so close.
What do you think?
Just being the shit man.
Do I have to say why he's a pussy?
He looks like a pussy.
Yeah, exactly. He looks like a pussy.
Dude, he looks like he can walk in here right now. You wouldn't know who he
I
is.
just saw his face.
He's a handsome guy. He's got glowing blonde hair.
Clemmer's the pussy police. You have to justify.
You have to tell me why he's a
justify.
No,
Let me tell you why he's a pussy.
Evan, you can't just
I can
call
call
someone
you-
for no reason.
I guess I can.
He's a fucking Red Sox.
He's a
What are you
fucking
talking about?
idiot.
Yeah.
Can I see this?
I don't call a Yankee. Oh, this guy looks
I
stupid.
don't give a fuck what you
I
do.
have no problem if they call Yankees pussies.
Yeah,
It's
you
what we're
should
supposed to
call
do.
him a pussy.
Can I see
I
this
agree.
guy? Can somebody pull this guy up? Can I see this guy?
Hey, he looks like a pussy.
I mean, he's just young. He's
He's a
fucking,
handsome young surfer-looking
You're gonna grow a
guy.
fucking
Yeah, he's
beard.
young, baby face, no facial hair.
Doesn't really give up Boston.
Pussy.
Oh, definitely does not.
doesn't
no.
give up
He's blonde, I believe. I mean,
It's
he's got
California.
Kinda,
Oh God.
He's from Virginia.
Oh.
Right there, that one of the
I'm sure he's a nice kid.
He's a
but I'm
regular
saying-
guy.
middle bottom left there.
Yeah, I mean, I got no personal issue with the kid.
One of the most average-looking humans I've ever
Right now, yeah, his eyes are a little far apart.
Why?
Middle row. Middle row
I
to the
think he looks
left.
just fine.
Surfer.
Got a little.
Let me tell you
Hair.
something.
Maybe this is a
Get too
stretch.
crazy
there.
'cause We're gonna will him into shoving tonight.
Maybe this is a stretch.
Insult
tell
him
you.
too much.
He's got a.
For the next 10 hours, he's a pussy.
He's got. That's got. It's maybe it's a stretch. He's got a little like. He shows up at Mahomes' family barbecue. He looks like a distant Mahomes cousin.
I gotta be honest, I didn't see that.
Pull that back. The way he kind of tilts the head. He's got a little like distant Mahomes. In
I think
him.
he looks like one of those, Orioles.
You think he can quarterback for
prospects look
Nebraska?
similar? Like I think he fit in that
Maybe.
Orioles.
He
He
went,
feels a little bit of a holiday.
Looks like Sunshine from remember Titans.
he went to West Point.
Nice.
I've always been a big fan of him.
I see West Point. I don't think pussy personally, but that's me.
You think he?
That's me. I don't know.
I thought he went to Duke.
I went to West
I thought he
Point
went
and
to
University of Virginia.
I thought he went to Virginia.
To Virginia.
Went to two schools here. It says U.S. Military Academy, comma University of Virginia.
What usually happens when you leave
I don't know. I don't know his background.
pussy and couldn't handle it?
Oh, wow! What are we doing here?
I am not
Listen, this is
Even you're
do
better
or
now.
die.
You don't know his story.
This is do or die game. I don't give a fuck. Tomorrow, I'll fucking shake hands with him. I don't give a fuck
We're
about
trashing him so much now. I'm getting scared.
Oh, terrified.
Now I'm getting
splits, by
nervous.
the way, for him.
Let's talk about the other games.
Batters, 377 OPS.
Let's talk about the other games yesterday. Guardians 6-1 against the Tigers. The Tigers had so many opportunities to win that game. So many
First
opportunities.
inning, they let him off the hook.
Yeah, so
Water
many.
drops the ball.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I mean, it's the Tigers. Like, if I was a Tigers fan, I'd be ill. I'd be borderline catatonic. Like, because the Guardians. I think all of us said like they're going to win that game, right?
After that first inning, we were watching it together. Once they don't score and first and second, nobody out.
Because the Guardians never make it easy. Like they
Most
are
Tigers fans I
such
know
an
are
irritating
LA.
team to play against, and like they're probably going to win this series, and they're going to win the game. They're going to win Game 3.
What do you think?
The Guardians, I've got them.
Unfortunately, I'm going with the Tigers plus 115 today, and I'm not confident in that. But Flaherty plus 115, he hasn't been great.
No.
Has he been like really bad?
How
Actually,
is what's his name been?
Slade Ciccone. I mean,
Yeah.
not
Like-
great.
Yeah, I was gonna say like this is
I
not
swear the Guardians like will pull random fucking guys out and like
all right,
This
though.
thing reeks of
outing.
both bullpens are in the third inning. Like they're these guys-
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you
6
think
hour
any
game.
starter today in these 3 games goes 5 innings? This includes Darvish and JMO.
Great
No,
question.
That's the most likely one.
I think. Well, I don't think
know
one of my picks
Of
today
the
is
three,
Darvish under is one of my picks of the day.
I think
they're going Darvish over King, really?
So King's gonna come in quick.
King's gonna come
That's
in
true.
quick.
That's a good point.
Darvish hasn't been going 5 innings regularly.
I don't think Darvish faces the order the second time.
I don't think.
probably valid.
I don't think so
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. Which
I think
is why I'm
Schlittler
saying-
might be the most likely to do that.
He might be. He might be.
By the way,
Of the 6 starting pitchers, I mean,
Flaherty September is 3.86 ERA. His August
Better
was
than I
bad.
thought. Okay.
His August was horrible.
Flaherty and Ciccone are both 11.5.
Yeah, Flaherty's is juiced to minus 147. He probably has the best number of anybody.
I think because also listen, like Flaherty sucked, but like he pitched in the World Series last year, right?
Oh yeah.
Where it's like he's got. It was obviously with a way better team and like more comfortability there, but it's like he at least had like who would you trust, Flaherty or Ciccone?
Flaherty.
Yeah, and listen, he's been bad, so that's
Ciccone
why
for
like
sandwiches. If you're telling me you're going to Flaherty's or Chiccone's,
1,000%.
Oh, yeah.
not even close.
Unless I want a beef stew. Then I'm going to Flaherty.
Yeah, when I was like 7
wanna
or
do
8,
this?
I came up with the phrase, you can't have stew without ew. So I was out on that. I was out on
hate
stew.
Actually, well
that.
said. Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
trademark.
Great saying, but I hate
Schlittler
it.
has the best over today. Over 11.5, minus 160. It's more just like they
just need
have
it.
to
We need
do
it.
that. They don't have the bullpen to counter that.
Do you think Boone will? Well, he can't. He's not going to leave him out there.
No, but I think
Yankees
that-
bullpen is so
I
bad,
think their
though, too.
plan is like their path to victory is 5 from Schlittler.
Also, can't say our bullpen's that bad when our bullpen did win us it yesterday.
No, I can because other than
Cruz
Cruz, Williams, Bednar, if I'm talking,
Well, that's our bullpen.
but not if you take him out in the 4th or 5th.
Exactly. That's
Which
what
he's
I'm
not
talking
going to do. We can't.
That's
do that.
my point. Is
Cruz
that
got
they're
a little
gonna go
lucky.
with-
Yeah, all
They're gonna go with Schlittler on
Cruz
it.
gave up some hard contact. He got a little very excited.
I mean, it was also he came in a brutal situation.
He did.
I don't understand why. Listen, I would be mad too if that guy was on another team. The way he celebrated.
Celebrate all you want.
But I
didn't have a
thought,
problem with it.
I mean,
He got out of a big
yeah, but
jam.
1 and
Like,
2.
what?
No,
I'm not
I
saying
know.
that
I-
celebration.
I know other people
I'm
like
just
Red
saying,
Sox fans
we got
are
hit
in general.
We got a little lucky. Like the story.
Oh, no doubt. Duvall got hit hard for sure.
Yeah.
Who pitches that 5th inning for you guys? Who pitches that 6th inning for you guys?
Oh,
Then it gets serious.
you're not
I
going
mean,
to like the name.
Weaver's going to come out.
Like the name you're going to maybe see today is Will Warren.
Can
That would be bad. That wouldn't be bad at all, actually.
What-
He
Warren's
pitches well at
He's
home.
better at home at least.
Now,
yeah.
but he
He's
hasn't
definitely-
come out of the bullpen.
He's definitely.
I don't think
second.
Al. No, I think they're
It's early.
available. They pitched yesterday.
If it's early, he's coming out first.
Yeah, I agree.
But if
Probably,
it's
yeah.
if it's
Bednar pitches tonight. It'd be
4 and 5.
4 times in 5 days.
He will pitch
Sunday.
tonight, I
and
imagine.
he will.
Yeah,
That'll be
for
interesting.
sure.
Williams
listen,
is
I know a guy who like
4 times,
adrenaline
5
that goon
days.
dude.
Yeah, I guess.
if he comes out in the 5th,
Really wish he
if
didn't
it
pitch Sunday.
Has he done that all year? Pitched 4 times in 5 days? Probably not.
not.
Probably not.
Pirates are
that guy
dumb.
doesn't even realize
Pirates are
he
stupid.
doesn't know what pain is. He doesn't know how his arm feels. He
Yeah.
just goes out there.
He's a
no
Yankee.
matter
I forgot
what.
he's a Yankee.
No, it's not a Yankee. That's just how. In the Pirates too, he's a rockhead. He just doesn't care. Like he's like Cam Scatterbo in baseball,
Now, Williams is throwing a lot too. That's maybe one to worry about.
and he looked iffy yesterday. Like he was some
strikeout at the
hard hit
maybe.
balls. I know he got out of it, but like hard hit balls, whatever. Next game, Padres Cubs. Meek.
I want to rip Craig Counsell because I thought he had the worst managed game of the playoffs yesterday. He went with an opener to avoid having show to face Manny Machado in the first inning. It was Andrew Kittredge who saw Tatis in the rise yesterday. Yes, he got him out, but why are you going to have him pitch the first inning after facing those guys? Those guys get hits. Padres score a run. Their first run, and they have like 2 runs in 37 playoff innings at that point. Then later on in the game, the exact situation they were trying to avoid comes up. Manny Machado is up at the plate, runner on second base, Jackson Merrill on deck. What does Shota do? First pitch meatball, home run, 3-0 Padres. All their runs were scored off of bad managing by Craig Counsell. I guess the Cubs didn't score, but I thought that was the worst managed game of the playoffs.
That's fair, Meek. That's fair. I mean, you
Very
make a
fair.
move like
no
that,
problems.
and it blew up in their face.
All
Not-
3 runs were
That's
exact
overthinking
direct
to me.
result.
That's
Not to beat a dead horse. That's what the Yankees do.
I know, but
that's a Devi Garcia J-Hap type deal. Like
Exactly.
But especially to do it to like avoid what you walked into.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy.
It's just
insane.
overthinking. Sometimes it's like what we did in game
Well, it's
one.
like you had the
play your best
strategy,
players.
and then you just went away from the strategy
Yeah.
when it was time to implement it.
I'll say this:
That's a good point, Marty,
We were
but-
watching the game. I thought there was
that's
a
the thing.
chance maybe we got Mason Miller 3 innings. There was a. It looked good for.
That's
a
why I
little
said it. I was like, you may. Who knows?
When I
mean,
saw
that dude's dotting
I wasn't
104.
watching. I was dying when I
Don't
saw
forget,
that.
Suarez led the league in saves. Like I know they use Miller as a closer sometimes, but Suarez has been their guy this year.
Miller's way better at pitcher.
I'm not saying that.
The
No,
dotting 104.5 is.
I don't know how anyone gets a hit off of Miller ever. In any situation. Like ridiculous.
They use Suarez as the closer more. I'm not saying Miller's not better.
Yeah, that's just more of a. I think Suarez has
tip it.
been the closer for them all year, so they're just going with that. I would assume, although next year they might try and start Miller again. I don't think that's the right move.
Let me tell you, I've never seen a ball move like his in my entire life.
Going 104.
I think when Miller, like with the Astros gave up, they have to try to start him. Like when they brought him in.
Oh, don't.
Like I feel like you
That's
do
how
that.
he got hurt though originally.
It ain't broke.
100%. Like maybe he just might not be built for starting, but I think they're going to try.
Now,
Like, 100%.
Michael King literally
He's right.
is
They're
the.
going to.
Oh, it'd be gross.
He also really wants to. So like,
That's what it comes down to.
That's
like-
where the money is.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, just look
Well,
at
it was
what Michael King's
also
gonna
when
get
he
in
was on the
offseason.
A's too. Like
Michael King's going to earn himself $80 million extra more
I
dollars.
think
to
any
be starting
if you're
pitcher
closing for the
than
A's at any point in your life, you want to start because you never pitch.
Future Red Sox, Michael King.
You'd like that.
I would love Michael King.
I think he could be. I think he could go there. We go to
Take
Mets.
him. I would take him.
Yeah, he could definitely do that.
Let's
For
be
sure.
honest. You'd take anybody at this point, pitching wise.
I think we'll have some options. We have an owner that will spend money. I think we'll be all right.
I would love Gallon.
I think.
Guy.
We know Rico.
He's not afraid to
Zach Gallen Day.
Clemmer, in
want
all
King?
fairness, we lost the fucking
I want King, sure.
Yeah.
lost the wild card by 1 game. He turned it around after the break.
He did.
It's
Is
a
he
really good
free
start.
agent?
I low.
I like
I
Zach
low.
Gallen. Zach Gallen, I think, is going to stay in Arizona. I'm guessing he'll take the qualifying offer. It's a total guess.
Who do you think about the Cubs, Padres today? I think the Padres are going to win.
I like the Cubs. They've been really good at home. I'm not that I'm a big Tyone guy either, but Darvish has not been great. I mean,
You Darvish.
also I saw
Turn,
that too.
right? He was a Cub forever, right?
He was.
Cubs
He
have
was
been
traded.
like the best team after a loss in baseball, I think, this year.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
What's their path after JMO? Like, who's coming in? If JMO's short, who's like their long guy?
It's fair. They definitely got to jump on him early.
Yeah. See, like,
Probably Colin Ray.
see, like the Padres, like I already took it. I think the number keeps changing, but Darvish is under and outs because I think King is coming in quick. So like I don't know who is that guy for the
I
Cubs.
told you, Colin Ray.
It is Colin Ray.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I like the Padres.
Not a
I
bad
just
pitcher.
think-
Colin Ray
Same,
pitched
I agree.
yesterday. I don't think he's going to come
Oh, he
in
pitched
today.
yesterday. I'm sorry, I missed that.
How long?
How long?
I believe it was 2 innings. Let me check.
Then he probably won't.
That's yeah.
I think PCA is a head case. I think that he's in his head right now. He's not playing very well.
Awful at bats.
Yeah, awful at bats. I think that the Padres are just like
5
there's-
outs.
They did yesterday.
They won't. I don't think they'll use him.
They took out Cease. They intentionally walked Kelly, I want to say, to get to PCA, took Cease out, won me my bet, brought in Morajan, easy strikeout. Like they have no respect right now for PCA. Not that they should, it's deserved.
It's a tease dinger.
Okay.
Great
Yeah.
step by Ev, by the
He's
way.
even quiet, right?
The Cubs
Anybody
are
else like a-
46 and 24 after a loss.
I feel like an
Best
idiot,
in
too. I was
baseball.
looking at Naylor. Naylor was on my list yesterday. I was like,
Yeah.
Now, the one thing with Miller is he's pitched, 3 innings in these 2 games?
He's 8 outs the last 2 days.
Yeah, so that does hurt a little bit, of what he's got left.
Oh, you could throw him out for an inning.
I swear the Padres.
No,
have,
an
like,
inning, no
30
doubt, but,
guys
like,
in
multiple,
sub-3
I don't
ERA
know
with
if you
bullpen,
can.
man. Their bullpen's disgusting. I like them a lot in this game.
Imagine if they had Jason Adams.
Yeah.
Do we want to move on to football?
Sure.
Got everything out. Anyone else say anything about our game tonight?
Ready to go. 808.
You asked the confidence level. What is the confidence level in the room for you guys?
The line is minus 165 Yankees.
Mine is
158 now, Marty.
higher because Aaron Boone's your manager. Like if I'm talking what I'm confident tonight, that Boone will make more fuck ups.
Have no.
And the pressure's on the Yankees. Like the pitchers, you guys, you have a better feel than I do. I don't have any feel on either's rookie pitchers. I really don't. But I have a feel that the pressure will get to the Yankees in this game, and that when it does, Boone will do something stupid. He's done something stupid in both games so far.
The reason I have confidence in Schlittler is like there was a question at one time. It was Luis Hill or Schlittler.
Yeah.
Right. They were like it was in their eyes. It was never a question. It was him. It was Schlittler, no matter what. Because usually they would go with Luis Hill in this situation. I feel like with a rookie,
the vet.
they would never go with him, and they were. No matter what, there was no questions asked. He is our pitcher.
I feel a lot better with Schiller on the mound than Heel.
I do too. He just controls.
controls.
Yeah, the
and
control
he has been
aspect.
Throwing hard.
Much better.
Listen, I'm trusting our guy over yours right now. It's his 5th game he's ever pitched, and it's in Yankee Stadium in the playoffs in game elimination game. It's like if you pitched him yesterday in game 2, and it's like you lose, you're fine. Like then I'd be like, I don't know.
I will say, like when you like the next day, like the articles, the storylines. What you just said sounds like the storyline of like the Red Sox won the game, and like it's like
I'm
miraculous that this came up, and
This is to me, it's either he fucking shoves tonight or we beat the shit. I don't think it's like he lets
No
him
one between.
runs.
It's not like
Yeah.
3
I agree.
scoreless innings.
Yeah.
They go to the. It's somewhere. It's one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that definitely. But
confidence level for me, like out of 10, I think I'm like a 7. I still think the Sox have a good chance of winning. I liked them way better, like in the first 2. So like I do like have real doubts in this game because Early could just get blown up because he's a rookie, first time in the playoffs,
much
like his
unknown.
5th fucking start.
Yeah.
So, but I still like the bullpen. I mean, even if he gets knocked around, they'll go to the bullpen early. Even then, I have questions because like, what's Kyle Harrison going to look like in the playoffs? Peyton Tolley definitely probably gets another inning tonight.
You look good.
It can't just be Trevor's Story though, Hog. It cannot
No,
just be him
no,
carrying it. It
absolutely
needs somebody
not.
else to do something.
You're gonna have new hitters in the lineup tonight. You're gonna have
Brand new
Yoshida's
lineup.
playing.
Brady will
Daniel
probably
Lowe's
in there, yeah.
playing,
Yoshida's like weirdly good against the Yankees, like in the
a
time
great
that
hit
he's
game one.
played against them. So
I was in the building when he hit a go-ahead homer, I think, off Clay Holmes one year or whatever.
That was insane.
Like
Yeah,
the
I remember
ninth,
that one.
like, yeah, he does kill us. We're gonna have hope. They haven't announced it. Jazz definitely playing second. It's kind of the only thing we know. I think Wells will be catching. I hope Rice is at. You can't sit Rice after yesterday. You just got to get him.
if they sit him, just let him.
So they said
That's
that
insane.
Early has his splits. He's pretty neutral. He's not one side either.
I just showed them 370 versus lefties, 580 versus righties.
batting average.
No, OPS.
OPS here. Early's
That'd be a
really
wild
good.
batting average.
He's been nasty.
I'm rooting for a classic that I unfortunately grew up on watching more of these than not.
So
Yankee.
It's a small sample.
Oh, you can't.
There's nothing.
It's nothing there.
I'm rooting for a Yankees Red Sox classic.
That's what I was
No
gonna
ghost
ask.
runners, obviously, in the extras. I'm rooting for like 14, and it's like 9-8, and it's just fucking like.
I was gonna say,
somebody
two of
delivers a
We've had 2 of those so far.
The thing about the Yankees Red Sox,
No, you've had classics, but low scoring.
Yeah. Oh, you want explosive?
I
like,
want just
Okay.
just nonsense. Like it's just empty. That sink. Nobody like both teams hate each
4-hour
hate
game.
hate themselves because they can't get outs. Like 3 runs in the first inning, Yankees come back and score
7.
4. Yeah,
Something-
like just let it go off the rails with the swings, and then in extras just die by the seat of your pants with.
They both look like they're playing very tight. That's the
But I hope it. I want it to. Like 4.
manager's
like,
a little bit
But
tight
also
now,
just
too.
in a do or die game, like the hooks are going to be so fast.
Get it to 14.
It just lends itself
Yeah,
to low
just
scoring. I
Turn
mean,
it into a war.
Shorter fast start is so important.
The only problem is the
It's gotta
Yankees
come
bullpen
out.
is so bad that I think that if they have to go deep into it, it might not be goal scoring.
Win or lose, the Blue Jays are sitting pretty right now for Game 1.
Oh,
Like, both these teams are
100%.
emptying out their entire bullpen. Come Saturday, they're going to be
You
cooked.
scared of the Blue Jays though?
No, I'm just saying they're
No,
in
not
a
even a
great.
little bit,
They got
to be
what they
honest.
wanted. These 2 teams kicking the crap out of each other. for 2
100%.
days.
But like, I'm still like,
Is there any Roman update? Is he an ALDS guy?
Dead.
Maybe
it's
it's like an
ALCS.
outside chance. It's much more likely like that it'd have to be probably the ALCS.
It hasn't even worked out on the field. Like they no public type workouts yet, so we're still a far away from baseball activities.
If Austin Wells hits a walk-off home run, is he the Yankees manager in 15 years?
probably. Honestly, yeah. Or Judge if he feels like it.
Real quick, just if it does happen in a bad way for Boone, you guys are on the record that he's safe. Do you think ownership
I'll tell you
and
what.
Judge are going to
He could do the stupidest thing you could possibly think. He will be our.
This isn't
manager.
our call. This is what will happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it was our call, he's gone 4 years ago.
Maybe 5.
He's gone after the Red Sox wildcard game.
Yeah, like it just doesn't matter. Like he's just, and in fairness, it's hard to like. He went to the World Series. He's here, 93 wins again. It's like I get a little bit, but it's just like on the field shit. He's so stupid. So I
So
understand.
I'm chewing his sunflower seeds the last couple of nights and just spitting them out. I'm
Only
like,
idiots would do that.
Also, like your
those are back
guys'
tonight. Those are back. It was
The
bad
Yankee
luck.
standard. The Yankee standard should always be win the World Series, and he hasn't done it. And
Yeah.
all the time he's been here, you guys have every right to fucking hate his guts.
Yeah. Tonight, 8.5 Rams against the 49ers. The 49ers have Bosa out, Brock Purdy out, Jennings out, Pearsall out, Kittle out. I don't think they have a team to play tonight. And I think that the Rams are so fucking good, and they're getting their offense really clicking now with Devontae Adams really getting in the offense. Stafford looks great. The Rams defense is going to have a free-for-all tonight, and that's why I love the Rams. Ev, what do you think?
you know, I looked at it and I like coming in even like last night, like early this morning, I was like leaning Niners, and then the more I thought about it, it was more. I'm like, how did the Niners generate offense? Like, are they gonna be able to run? I don't know if they're even gonna be able to do that. The Rams defense is so good, and I think they're gonna be able to score. Like the Rams should be able to score borderline at will. Like I'm not super impressed with Niners defense this year, especially with some of the injuries, the departures. It's so tough because like laying 8.5 on like in a divisional game like this, like I hate it. I almost would like never do it, but it's kind of where I'm leaning right
It's
now.
almost like you.
Also, the Niners, like the way they're built too, like if the Rams jump out on them early, I don't know how the Niners come back. Like the path to the Niners keeping this game close is it being low scoring, and it's like a 17-10 type of game. But I think I think if the Rams are able to score like 24 here, like I think they win it pretty.
This to me seems like a game though where you get in your gambling brain and you're like, I'm gonna take the 8.5, and the game starts.
So
you're
that's
like,
kind of where
I'm an absolute.
But
idiot.
we've seen a bunch. That's what I was gonna say too. Like I feel like on these Thursdays, some of these weird games, we've seen some like squish spots.
Yeah.
2
I feel
weeks
like
ago, though, everyone's saying the Dolphins on Thursday Night Football can't take them against the Bills. Can't they? But they got that early lead and they held on and they covered. Like short week, Shanahan has 14-10-1 against the spread on a short week. He's a great short week coach. He's 5-1 on the road as a dog against the NFC West. Like Kyle Shanahan is a great coach. If anyone's going to get anything out of Mac Jones tonight and Kendrick Bourne and Christian McCaffrey, it's going to be Shanahan.
You've seen Kendrick Bourne though.
I love there's some Kendrick Bourne stuff. I
Patriots
love
legend.
tonight.
There's
I
some
love
stuff.
Kendrick Bourne
There's some
tonight.
stuff that lines up with that. I like Bourne touchdown. I'm also looking at his receiving yards. I also like Bourne for king of the end zone. Now,
Like that.
king of the end zone, great promo. You get loop. You know, you lump in. You're like, I need like a massive play hitter. You might win this thing with 24 yards, 25. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But Mac Jones has played 10 games since last year and has had a receiver hit at least 80 yards in 9 straight. It's obviously have those days back at New England. Like if you think he's gonna go, I think his Bourne's props are around 40.
I got it 40 right now.
If you're gonna ladder it up to the 80, play that.
Could it be McCaffrey instead?
The Rams are going to take that away, though. You would think that's the one thing they'll try to take away is keep a spy on him and make Mac fucking Jones beat us somewhere else.
His over-under catches is 7.
It should be
Oh my
10.
God.
So that's it. I saw some stat, again, fantasy football stat, but he'd be the number 2 ranked wide receiver in fantasy football if he's a wide receiver. That's how many receiving yards he's had this year, receptions. So just to add on to what you said, Rico, about Kendrick Bourne, he's targeted it. Mac has targeted him 9 times. He's 7-9 for 80 yards to Bourne. He was his go-to guy with the Patriots when the two were there together, Mac Jones and Kendrick Bourne. He played almost 70% of the snaps with Pierce all healthy. Shanahan trusts him. He's been in the offense. I think he's going to play most of the game. Like, I am totally with you. My favorite stuff tonight is Kendrick Bourne overs, and you mentioned ladders. I'm right there with you. I think he can have a really big receiving game tonight for the 49ers because they have nobody else to throw the ball to. Demarcus Robinson? The tight end's name I can't pronounce? Like, there's no one else to throw to. Tongas. They have nobody else to throw to. It's Kendrick Bourne, Demarcus Robinson, and a tight end, and McCaffrey.
Yeah,
They'll probably take away.
King of the end zone and then roll with that.
I have breaking news. Unfortunate breaking news.
Oh God.
That's not good.
Fucking preseason in
Why are we
Dubai.
We're
playing
playing
anybody?
fucking Abu Dhabi.
That's not good.
Why are we playing anybody? A back is you don't want.
It was non-contact, apparently.
Mutt, you're Mr. Thursday night. What is your pick? What is your side for this game?
I'm not taking a side tonight. I just can't. I can't. I'm changing it up. You don't have to bet the same thing every week. You don't have to do that. Like you can.
Well, different teams play on Thursdays. In fairness,
Okay.
Well, Rams at 5.5, like it was when we sat down here Tuesday afternoon. It was Rams 5.5.
So what's your
8.5
what's the
just to clarify, you couldn't bet Arizona tonight. So
They're not playing technically.
Right.
That's a
So
fair
you-
point. Or Seattle couldn't bet either one tonight.
Exactly.
Good point.
First of all, by the way, the Cardinals just have no one to run the ball. It's just wild.
I know your fantasy football team.
No, everyone. Like even for themselves. Who's DeMarco's their running back is
Yeah, he's the
brutal.
one.
Maserati Marv, my favorite play, touchdown this week.
Yeah,
He scores.
I hope he gets going again.
So
I know he
Big
did last
he had a big second half.
Yeah.
I usually try to put 2 or 3 things together. Kendrick Bourne 40 yards or more. Like I think that's my favorite thing tonight is Kendrick Bourne stuff. Like my Greg Dortch stuff, my favorite stuff last week.
Dortch.
Mac Jones is going to have to complete passes. Okay, so I like him for over 20.5 completions. Like they're not going to be able to run the ball. It'll be check down city. He's cleared this in both his starts this year.
That's my asshole.
Rams get up and start sitting on it.
Cleared it in both starts this year. The Rams have allowed it to, I think, 2 of the 4 quarterbacks they played, and the other 2 guys had 19 completions. They allow checkdowns in front. They have to throw. And Shanahan likes Mac Jones. Even with Purdy hurt, he likes Mac Jones. So over 20.5 completions. And Blake Corum's my anytime touchdown guy tonight. He's got 4 carries already in the red zone. Already has a touchdown. So to me, and I put this together, I think it's 10-1 on DraftKings. Mac Jones over 20.5 completions. Kendrick Bourne 40 yards or more. Blake Corum anytime touchdown. It's 10-1 right now.
Let me tell you
on
something.
DraftKings.
I
Trying to
hate
stay hot.
those first 2 picks so much. I will be taking it.
Okay, good.
You've earned my trust. You're Mr. Thursday. I'm going to take it. But 20 completions from Mac Jones, my asshole's going to be clenched the entire
Yep, it's going to be tight.
It's going to be like, you're going to see a
tight.
pass, be like, oh my God, how do I have completions?
We need captain check down tonight. We need
That's
captain
what you need.
check down.
That's
Yep.
at least 8,
what he is.
8 completions, hopefully, to McCaffrey.
Yeah, and then you 12 more. That's all, or 13 more, I guess, 20.5.
I just hit Bourne 40, 50, 60, and 70. It goes up to plus 301.
Let's go.
So Bourne,
right there with you.
your number 1 play.
It's Kendrick Bourne. I think he's going to have it. I think he's sitting on a big game.
40+ yards.
Yes, and I'm with Rico, though. You want to ladder it up to 80? I would not be shocked if he's the leading receiver in this game tonight is Kendrick Bourne. The other options are Demarcus Robinson.
I could hit 80 before.
Christian McCaffrey. I mean,
Leading receiver for the 49ers.
yeah, because you
say
Puka Nacua,
Puka
he's
and
like
Devontae
the
might
best player in the best wide receiver in the league right now. Yes,
Kendrick
Yes.
Bourne 60+ is plus 203.
I'm okay with any of his overs tonight. I'm starting at 40, and Rico just laid it out. We're in lockstep.
What's his highest game he's
I
ever
was just
had?
gonna look.
I'm telling you, go back and look at Shanahan's track record with weird quarterbacks and weird receivers. These are guys he trusts. These are guys that are in the Shanahan trust tree.
38 yards is his season high. 6 for 38.
Wait, 38's his season high ever?
No, this
Oh,
year.
he's had big
year.
games at San Fran and New England.
This year. I was just talking this year.
Just asking. He might be 38.
Oh, not Kendrick. Come on now.
Last year he got 70.
Yeah, he's had some big games before.
Nice.
Go look at his San Fran years. He's had some big
Dropped
games
off
for
to
San Fran.
44.
I mean, they got to throw the ball to somebody. And if you're thinking,
If you think they're going to trail,
you think they're going to be losing,
they're going to trail. That's
I'll
the
be honest, I like these games when it's like, who's the third receiver for the 49ers? Like, who is somebody besides
Sky
Robinson?
Moore.
Yeah, he's on the roster. He's
Sky
the
Moore?
third guy.
Sky Moore.
I like the Corum call.
Oh!
I like that.
Sky Moore?
I'm taking that too.
Corum I love.
Plus 370 right now.
Corum I absolutely love.
There's a follow every time. I've done his pod a couple times in the DraftKings Network. Julian Edlow, he'll
Boston guy, yeah.
He'll showcase after. It's not a competition. He'll showcase after who scores the touchdown, and it shows you the percentage of the bets that were on it, and like each time you want to fucking throw up because it's like 1-2%. Like he did it the other night with Marty. Who'd you have?
Waller.
Oh, Waller.
Waller, like each one. So you're talking about a weird game tonight.
Yeah.
Starting out there early, like, you know, we're more tuned into the baseball around here. Like I could see, you know, like you're looking over, you look up, and all of a sudden, what the fuck is his name? I would be looking at long shots.
That could be MVS.
And that's got to look. That's got to be great if it's a crazy long one for King of the End Zone too.
MVS,
Like
right?
6
MVS.
people can have it.
Long
Yeah.
Could be. That could
Not
be.
even, let me tell you something.
I'll listen.
They only have. There's only 2 wide receivers listed. It's McCaffrey, obviously.
Bourne and Robinson.
Bourne, Tongs, Robinson, and then their third is Juszczyk.
Oh no.
Juice check. Honestly, Juice check at plus
15
1,000.
Big odds.
But 15 plus yards is plus 118.
Like Juice check plus 1,000 to score. There's only so many guys that get, like they're gonna score.
Well, even what about like 25 yards plus 222? That's not that crazy.
And he
for him.
scored a week or two ago, I think.
What's
too.
Brian Robinson's number right now? He's the backup running back. They keep saying they're going to get him
Brian
involved.
Robinson?
Is he on? Is he listed
Rushing?
for? Yeah, is he up there?
Buddy literally just texted me.
His
his
rushing
name,
is
as you said.
25
Really?
plus yards.
Very weird.
25 plus yards plus 148.
For rushing or receiving? Sorry,
Rushing. Receiving, they don't even have.
because McCaffrey's been more of a receiver than a runner this year. I'll look at his stuff too after the.
2 weeks
Also,
ago,
Tongas has scored 2 touchdowns already this
Yeah, and Mac Jones left
He's
on
plus,
tight ends.
he's plus 425.
2 weeks ago,
Who?
Max did a
Tongas.
parlay.
He scored 2 touchdowns this year.
I might have to bet Robinson.
Wasn't that his first catch? of his
Just said
career,
it.
though?
Really,
One was.
What did-
I think
what
he's
did your
a young
friend say?
guy.
Just texted me the name Brian Robinson Jr. Now we talk gambling, like but
I know what's-
randomly just text me.
Just for touchdown?
just a life. I don't know.
30 to
his
1.
name.
Brian Robinson Jr. 30 to 1.
Plus
Touchdown?
plus 650. No, plus 650.
First.
What's Mac touchdown?
650.
Mac rushing in? He's a little crazy.
13 to 1.
That's
65 to 1 first touchdown. Mac Jones.
he does take, and he's not
I'll tell you this.
pretty.
You don't. Tutu Atwell, 15 plus receiving.
He had a
yards,
bomb last week, right?
Plus 131.
Yeah,
He had the game winner.
The game winner. Yeah, it was 88 yards.
Plus 130 for Tutu Atwell, 15 yards.
That's odd.
That's crazy.
It is odd.
I'm not going to pretend to have ever heard this name before, but this seems like it's right up Marty's alley. Who is Kanata Mumpfield?
You don't know Kanata?
No, I really don't.
Rico, that's not a
Kidding
person.
me? You watch ball? I have
Not a
no idea.
Mumpfield, 90,
No idea who that
90 to
is.
1 first touchdown. With a gun to my head, I couldn't tell you what position he
We're
played.
talking about this game like it's gonna be 60 to 55.
No,
We're talking
what-
about this
no,
game.
No,
Everyone-
We're talking about this
I
game
more
like it's
think it's gonna be
Appalachian
16
State against
to-
Michigan. That's
I
what
think
we're
it's gonna be
talking about.
16 to 9, and you can get a bananas first touchdown.
Where were you in
Kendrick
Mac?
Bourne,
Mac
19
led the
to 1.
shootout.
Kendrick Bourne, 19 to 1.
Can somebody look up where Mumpfield plays football?
I just checked. I put him in pro football.
Offensive player?
Nothing came up. Mum
40 to
Field?
1 first touchdown.
MUM Field?
Big Mum.
Mumpfield.
There's no Mum Field.
I'm not lying.
I know.
It is.
No one's accusing you of one.
No,
Oh, I got him. Kanata.
Field.
Kanata went to Pitt.
Okay. What position did he play?
He is
You
a
got to be a receiver.
Tight end?
wide receiver.
It's got to be tough. Like you're on the team, you see your name's Isaac Garendo, whatever his name is.
He's been iced. He get those carries.
See now,
He's 130 to 1 for a touchdown, and
It's getting hairy.
no touchdown score has better odds.
really, it's going to get hairy. What I'm
Kanata
about
had-
to say.
Say it.
But if Kanata Mumpfield places a wager on himself to score a touchdown tonight, he should be celebrated, not ridiculed. Like if he gets a fucking touchdown tonight, good for you, buddy. Like you believe in yourself.
He had 50 catches, 800 yards, and 5 touchdowns last 2 years ago. No, last year.
Good for him. You believe in yourself tonight on a showcase game.
I think it was a late draft.
for you.
Yeah.
Undrafted free
I
agent.
think
Good
7th
for you.
round.
Believe in yourself.
He has yet to appear in NFL.
7th rounder. You got drafted.
You made the team. Good for
you
him.
go.
Made the roster.
Kanata. Now it's a Kanata night. Damn it.
Field.
All right, let's go through some picks today, everybody.
Stafford might not even know who he is.
Nope. But I'm just saying, that's a name. Oh, that's.
I would love that name, though. You're right. Rico, what's your picks tonight? There's also a bunch of promos from DraftKings tonight, so make sure you opt into all of those and get whatever you can to boost your parlays. And Rico, what's your picks?
Yeah, very small teaser. We're gonna be rolling something out awesome with DraftKings. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
Kendrick Bourne, as we always are. Kendrick Bourne, 60 yards, 70 yards, 50 yards, 40 yards. For whatever reason, that's the way it was appearing. Kendrick Bourne, anytime, plus 310. Kendrick Bourne, king of the end zone. Tatis, home run, plus 386.
It's the slugger.
I'm just going through it. Come on. Going Bourne, 40 plus, minus 111. Going McCaffrey, 7 catches, minus 122. Guardians, money line, minus 132. Probably my favorite pick of the day is Yu Darvish, under 10.5 outs, minus 127. He might not get 9. Like, I don't think he even comes out for the 4th. So that and I was on that with Cease yesterday, and they pulled him early. I think Schultz got a really quick hook here, and you got a guy in Michael King who's ready to come in and get some outs. I don't know about a side there. I lean Cubs. I'm not going to take it. With the Yankee game, I'm going to go Giancarlo's got to do something. So I'm going Giancarlo, 2+ bases, plus 154. And that's it.
Is this anybody's pick of the day, by the way? It's not mine.
Minus
No,
What is your play?
Rams.
Rams is your play. Okay.
That's in your 5?
Yeah, I'll text it after this.
Okay.
I have to text it.
I'm riding with Hubs on the Yu Darvish play under 10.5. It just makes a lot of sense. I'm on the Niners plus 8.5. It's just too many points. Blake Corum, anytime touchdown, plus 370. Let's go Mutt. And Mutt, 60 plus. Kendrick Bourne receiving yards,
for it.
plus 203.
For it. It's a Kendrick Bourne night. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm going Rams minus 8.5. I will tweet out my first touchdown score. I'm not just gonna. After Waller, I gotta really
Field.
All
See,
eyes on
there's
you,
an
kid.
unretirement
All eyes on you.
gotta feel it.
Field.
Field.
Yeah, anyone retire yet? Come back.
Greg Olson, is that you? What?
Yeah,
Stetson Bennett.
Well, I thought DeMarcus Robinson was retired. He's back. He plays tonight.
true. I did. That was the first name that I was thinking.
Shit.
And I'm going with just the Yankees minus 1.5. I'm not betting the other baseball games. I need to focus. Ev.
Yeah, I'm betting the other baseball games. I need day action.
Sure. I listen. I gotta focus.
Any chance fucking Scooble sucks it up and gives him a couple innings today?
You should.
It's an elimination game.
I was wondering, is there any way Crochet pitches? One.
That's absolutely something
117
Cora would do.
pitches. No.
asking a
Something Cora
question.
would do,
Side
100%.
day wouldn't be until
You said no or yes?
I said yes. That is
Oh, no.
100%
Hogdale goes like
something Cora
this.
would do.
No.
Maybe.
One inning.
No.
I don't need him warming
Nice
up.
guy.
His side day is no way.
No, he'd bring Crochet in. Absolutely.
One inning, I could see.
Like if Chapman just like didn't have it for whatever reason in the 9th or something, like bases juiced,
Like if he
really doesn't
did-
have it, he'd go to Crochet. I could absolutely see him doing
if you have this situation where it's Chapman pitches the 8th.
Yeah.
And then gets 2 out in the ninth, but it's like bases loaded. He doesn't.
Great.
have
If I
it.
was 6 feet tall,
One
I'd be a
out?
guard in college basketball. What do we do?
What do you mean? One out? Crochet?
It's a 1 in a 10,000 opportunity.
No way. One in
If
10,000
Chapman
Higher
struggles
than that, I could see Cora absolutely going to Crochet.
for one batter,
That'd be unbelievable.
for one batter,
Yeah.
I'm still saying no.
I could say as high as an inning.
That was his
If some
career
random
high.
thing happens.
Career high pitches. Career high pitches. the other
Cora's
day.
a fucking maniac in the playoffs. Like if he feels like he has to do it, he will do it.
I don't see it happening personally, but you never know. I guess playoffs, but I don't think Crochet. Especially when you can get 2 innings out of Aroldis Chapman.
Scooble's a pussy if he doesn't pitch.
See, that's a guy I wouldn't call a pussy.
I know.
Early, I'll call him a pussy.
Friend of the
Scooble,
program.
scary. Yeah, friend of the program.
I know.
Hog.
I didn't even say
Oh,
any
you didn't
picks.
go?
Ev's got a
Oh, I thought he
baseball
went.
action. Just
Sorry.
like you said,
Go
baseball.
ahead.
I said it, and I got interrupted.
Go ahead.
I'm on the under of the first game under 7. I really think these games are going to be low score. I know that pitching isn't great, but it's such do or die stuff. Tight assholes. They're quick hooks. So under 7 in the Guardians Tigers game. I'm on the Cubs. I know people don't I understand the bullpen concerns, but I think he bounced back today and win the series. I'm taking New Mexico State plus 2.5.
There it is.
Yeah, need the college football game. 0-4
When
Sam
he said
Houston.
that, I go, what?
0-4 Sam Houston State's going to New Mexico State. I'll take the 2.5 points.
Thursday nights have gotten such a downtick in college football. It's a shame.
Horrible.
Tomorrow's good, usually.
Tomorrow. Who plays tomorrow night? Actually,
I'd rather it. I don't need
you
a good
tomorrow
college
night.
football slate tonight.
That's accurate.
know?
That's accurate.
I used to need it.
When Thursdays was the first one that came out. It felt like
Yeah.
it was like obviously if I could be wrong, but it did feel like Thursdays came before Fridays, and Thursdays were like
Yeah, no, they've definitely gone down, but it's rightfully so. There's so much good, especially. I think the NFL's made a better effort to have good games. This one's just
Friday should always have
injuries
one
been
really good
unfortunate.
Would have been a good
Very
game.
unlucky.
Divisional
It's
game,
unfortunate.
McVay and Shanahan.
It should have been like a
consider-
banner. This should be like a banner game. Usually,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
unfortunate the injuries. But I
college
really
should
do.
always
I really do like the Bourne play. I'm going to ride that 40 yards. I'm taking Tonga to score a touchdown plus 425.
I like that. Hog.
Yeah, honestly, for tonight, like I hate that Rob was so fucking feeble after I predicted him to hit a home run yesterday. To be fair, I was projecting what would happen in the scenario where the Red Sox win. Like Mutt was saying earlier, someone needs to come along. I do think Willier gets a big hit tonight. I think I'd take him for an anytime home run pick easily. Something for the Thursday night talk in that game, I liked, I might genuinely parlay, that Tutu Atwell, 15 plus yards,
like
plus
that,
the
Rob?
over on McCaffrey's catches. I like that a lot, actually. 100%.
Have you ever said, are one of your slang words crank the hog or no?
It's becoming one, apparently. Apparently, it was all over the fucking chat last night.
Atwell's
My
only-
brother was saying it to me. He's like, oh, it's got to be a shirt.
15 yards is plus money.
If Willier Abreu hits a home run tonight, the home run call
What am
better
I
be
missing?
crank that hog.
I don't know because I'm confused as well. He always has but the problem is he doesn't get targeted a ton.
It's just
Who is it?
Big
I
play
forget his
guy.
name.
His average
He's
is
got one shot a game. Really.
his average is 20 yards.
That low in him.
Whittington or Worthington. He plays all the time in the slot for the Rams.
So that fucking guy Robbie out there literally just was like Jordan Whittington tonight.
He plays a lot. He plays a lot.
I'm gonna take him now. I have to.
Devontae and
Yeah, you're gonna see. I'm telling you, I think King of the End Zone is gonna be a short split.
Because it's
But
also
it's a big prize pool, so obviously
everyone's gonna go
yeah.
Puka. Everyone's gonna go
Right.
McCaffrey and
everyone's going to go.
Devontae Adams.
I think it's going to be a big bonus bet.
I agree. I hope it is.
It might be $2 million for one guy.
his name is was it Conk?
Umfield. Umfield, actually.
You have to put like $1 on him tonight, like $1.
Oh,
literally.
imagine DK shouts him out. It's just him.
Yeah.
He's,
Let me
oh
tell
my
you,
God.
if anyone is unit shaming these days, I'm out on you. I did
Yeah.
$50 on Darren Waller, 28 to 1.
Shamed
I
you.
got shamed. I won $1,500 and people shamed me.
It's never.
You put any more than that, it's like, what?
Also, I have responsibility.
Yeah,
I have to pay things. I don't want to.
married.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my money like that. It's bet responsibly. That is what we do at DraftKings Sportsbook. So keep doing that.
supposed to be fun.
Exactly. You're supposed to be
that
responsible.
when you can afford. There's no.
That's crazy.
that's
People
so-
shame you for that.
28 to 1, too. It wasn't like it was
That's-
minus 150.
Insanity.
Even if it was, who cares?
I know. I don't care about when people say it. It's just funny. I was like, I couldn't believe that one. Mutt.
Bourne over 40 yards, 40 plus yards receiving. The Blake Corum anytime touchdown. I got shamed for this, but Mac Jones over 20 half completions.
You know you're going to be sweating that one.
Well, with the baseball line and this,
But
is going to be.
Evans,
I
right?
like
If they're
the-
down a lot,
I also because I could see a lane for the McCaffrey under rushing yards because I think they're just not gonna be able to run the ball.
I do too. The Rams are
They're
going to make Mac
They're gonna
Jones
stack the box. They're gonna make Mac Jones
look
beat
at
them.
something.
I expect a lot of short passes. I see the vision. I see the lane.
I'm fading Schlittler tonight. I'm taking his under 11.5 outs at plus 120. My anytime home run is going to. It's Alex Bregman night.
Yeah, who wants the
keep
reins?
going
Who wants
to
the
it.
reins on that? Nobody's mentioned home runs. You want Bregman? You're
Take
out.
Bregman. Give me Bregman. I'll take Bregman. And then I did already bet the Phillies to beat the Dodgers at plus 105. That's a down the road.
series.
They're plus 105 to win the series. I think the Phillies are an absolute fucking wagon. They got run into by the red hot Mets a year ago. Dodgers are fine, but the Phillies, they feel like they have that thing this year in the National League.
That Dodgers
plus
pen.
money to win. I'll take
That Dodgers pen.
my
The Reds
God.
weren't good enough, obviously, to truly exploit it. But you got to see, you peek through the window of it, and you can see, holy shit! There's so many chances to beat the Dodgers late in that game.
Yeah.
And that's confirmed they're meeting in the DS. Phillies Dodgers.
Confirmed
it. Yep.
Saturday.
After what happened,
Saturday,
yes.
sorry.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but Otani's pitcher for the Dodgers.
Correct.
Phillies are favored.
A lot of hope in
What's that?
Christopher Sanchez.
Over his head.
I heard the joke. Yeah, I gotta keep. Sometimes you gotta keep barreling through. This isn't the Cosby Show. You're not gonna get a laugh track every time. But no, the Phillies are favored against Otani. I thought that was pretty shocking. That's how good. That's how good
why is
Christopher
that?
Sanchez.
Yeah, but I don't think that's crazy when Otani amazing, but how many innings has he pitched this year?
Otani.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't go so much at innings this year. I would look at the last month.
No, I know, but it's just
He's
still
leading, wait, if you go by minimum innings, he was leading the major leagues in FIP or leading the National League in FIP. That's pretty impressive.
But the thing is,
good.
he hasn't been
At
throwing the
Phillies-
most innings in the world, which he's capped out at 6.
Yeah.
And then you add in a
and then you
playoff.
add in that bullpen with the Dodgers.
Yeah, and just it's at
Phillies are home.
at Phillies, and they're
Phillies will be
like
rocking.
they're playing
Sanchez was
great.
great all year.
I love the Phillies to beat the Dodgers, like the series. I love.
kinda do.
Plus money right now. That's going to be gone by the
Plus
time.
money?
Plus 105 right now.
I'll take that. I'll take that tonight. Also,
Philly, obviously,
Mac,
too.
Mac Jones, he's thrown the ball. He's averaging in 2 games 40 times. So I mean,
Both games this year he's cleared the number. He's got 20 or more completions.
by a lot, 27 and I think like 26.
That's first though the Saints and who?
But even like a Cardinals, 16 to 15 game, he still threw 41 times or 39 times.
That's Ohtani, Phil.
Correct.
That August is-
0 ERA in September.
Then look at that
14
August
innings
though.
pitched.
It's like ugh.
But
Yeah,
that's a
it's just
rocky
like-
start. That's a clunker.
But he has a limit on innings pitched per start, basically, right? Like
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
long
yeah,
as he's
yeah.
You
gone
only get him for
6.
so long, and then this is regular season. Had the playoffs, and people working counts, and
on the road at
Phillies are
Philly.
shut. That's a pesky.
And Sanchez
What's the Trey Turner
so good.
situation? Is he
He's
back?
playing. He's playing. He came back
Back.
Sunday.
Yeah, he played the last game of the year.
That's massive.
And then, like I said, look at Christopher Sanchez. He might have been the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
he's
last
unbelievable.
second half of the year. So
Really good.
All right, well,
Well, I have my picks.
what?
I have picks too.
Meek has picks.
I'm on Chase DeLauder home run plus 740. He's up to 5th in the order after making his major league debut.
Really?
He had a few good at bats. Walk.
He looked fine.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
with-
catching.
I'm with Hubs on Yu Darvish under 9.5 outs. I think this is a classic case of Yu Darvish sees the order exactly one time, and then Michael King gets a fresh start versus Michael Bush.
It's 10.5 now, not 9.5.
I got a 9.5.
I know, I did
minus
too. I'm gonna take it
109, but- okay, maybe I got a bad number. I'm also on Jose Ramirez home run plus 391. Maybe taking 2 Gardens is a bad thing, but Jack Flaherty stinks, and you don't really trust anyone else. Tigers toss out there. It isn't Scooble. I don't hate it. And you know what? I'm going to take Wilyer Abreu home run. I'm going to crank that hog tonight if he goes deep. And, yeah.
Hey, Phil, how'd you do yesterday? You always like talking about my
0-7,
picks.
Clemmer.
Oh wow, huh?
0-7.
0-7?
0-7. I didn't have a single
Baseball
pick.
savant.
Not
That's how
very-
he gets upset. If one of us went 0-7, that thing would have been on the board.
It's a graphic.
In 12:02.
Meek's wisdom.
Wait, I was trying to think what I was right about yesterday.
Not
Should we
much.
give him Meek's wisdom every day?
And notice the pause.
Should we give him a minute every day, Meek's wisdom?
I think so.
1
That's
minute.
culture.
They have to give us.
Yeah, gotcha culture.
Break it, man.
Also, Bosco,
How have you
Bosco
not like
Industries
made a
drops
shirt
today.
yet of Gotcha Culture?
Trying to get somebody big to wear it. I think that helps.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about
Have it.
that tomorrow because then
Doesn't help.
I want to get.
Yeah, I think it does. I don't
You
think
gonna get Kim Kardashian to wear Gotcha Culture?
you definitely try.
Start high.
And then have the link ready
Start
to
up
go.
here, otherwise you
Like, I
can't
think
get
it's
there.
way easier.
I think-
Who's high in your book? Like, who is someone right now you would like to give it to? Who realistic?
Tino.
It's a good question. Well, Patino would never do that because you hate him.
Yeah, you'd have to.
You've talked very mean things about him.
But I think Patino would be
I
actually
am.
bothered by the hate.
I've never said a bad word about him.
This is the
I have.
program.
I think he's
Maybe
so
bad
good
coach?
he can't fix St. John's. I never said he was a bad coach.
And Hurley's got a book tour going on right now.
terrible coach in the NBA. Celtics.
Yeah, but there's
Terrible. Don't
a
ever
there's
forget
a
your boy
there's
at
a
Bama.
there's a non-friend of the program who did an interview with Dan Hurley that never took a jumper in his life that asked a question like, "How do you enjoy this season? You've reached this spot where like it's championship or bust for you." And Hurley looked at him like he wanted to choke him. Like,
I remember I had asked you out here that was not a friend of the pro. Oh, don't say it now. Sorry.
not a friend of my program. He
Okay.
might be.
Yeah, the program. You never know whose program he's talking about.
Our program.
But like that's
No,
what
it's
you want
not. It's not the orange guy, right?
No, it's catchphrase.
Donald Trump.
catchphrases.
The fluentness.
Yeah,
I
orange
speak
guy.
about.
Like that's where you want to get to as a program. I watched that interview. I'm like, is this a real fucking question?
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Whenever he says never taking a jumper, that's who he's referring to. Like, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Nate Oates? Would he wear it?
Yeah, your boy.
We got We got to win a championship.
For Gotcha
there
Culture?
are bigger things to going on down there.
What about Brian?
Brian would do that.
What, he just wear it in his living room?
No, he's UCF.
He had Sam.
Oh, Brian. I think you said Brian.
USF.
Oh, USF.
I'm sorry. I thought you said Brian.
He had Sam.
Oh, no, yeah, Brian.
I was thinking
right.
Grasso. No, obviously.
They had the Sand. They had the Sandman down at practice a couple weeks ago.
It could have been, if you gave it to him, it could have been Gotcha Culture on Sandman.
That's what I might do. Just keep one in my bag and just go around parks all the time. Sandler. Figure it out.
Hey, The Rock's somewhere in New York.
Yeah.
Gillian Waller just interviewed him.
Yeah.
Here?
No, not here.
They would never let The Rock in here.
His movie comes out, what, tomorrow?
Smash Machine.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
so- or in a couple
Really
days.
tonight, I guess. Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to see it next couple
Very
weeks.
good.
Yeah, I'll be seeing Saturday. I'm excited for that.
A lot of things coming out this weekend. Taylor Swift's cover album
Yeah.
comes out tomorrow. She doesn't have enough new music herself. She's covering artists.
You cover an artist?
Full cover album.
I don't think that's true. Rico.
I do, but we'll see.
What does that mean?
Okay.
What the fuck happened?
All right.
I don't know either.
Hogdale, you like music?
Love music. Big music guy.
All right.
What do you like?
I'm big into hip hop.
Really?
Kendrick Lamar, big MF Doom guy. Freddie Gibbs. Love a lot of that
Respective
alternative
guy.
shit. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Like so thoughtful rap. Interesting.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were
conscious.
going to say like Future and Youngboy.
Hey, Future's great.
All right, there we go. We'll go Hogdale.
Man.
There we go.
Monsters are fucking great
that.
tape.
You like a concert?
Yes,
guy?
too.
You like going to concerts?
Oh.
I've only been to one concert in my entire life.
Hey,
Yeah.
basically same.
Who was it?
9 Inch Nails. I went with
There we go.
friends.
Let's go.
Yeah, great concert by the way. They are still killing it. I just saw them earlier this year.
I realized mine are most. It was always just John Bellion, and then my first one was Celine Dion in Vegas. It was my first concert ever.
That was John Bon Jovi opening MetLife with Train as the.
That's crazy.
Yo, Train bangs. I saw
concert.
Train bang open for John Mayer.
New Kids on the Block, New Year's Eve, 1989.
First one.
Yeah.
What was your
Mr.
first?
Central.
Would you count a performance at like a bar as a true concert?
No.
No.
Like you bought tickets to it.
Probably like a festival type in college.
Yeah.
Which was like, who went there? Who did Numbers Fest that year? It must have been Lil Dicky was there. There was a few
I love
others
Lil
too.
Dicky.
There was a few others
Let's
too.
go around the room.
He wasn't the headliner. I forget. Honestly,
Before we
I
end,
forget.
best performance you ever at a concert you ever seen? Like best concert you've been to.
Aerosmith, The Garden. When they went around last couple, they were fucking unbelievable. I was at New Year's
TD
Eve show
Garden.
too.
Which Garden?
Boston Garden.
Real
Original.
Garden or your Garden?
Original Boston.
That's
Garden,
not the Garden.
Not the Garden.
the Boston Garden.
It's the Garden.
Yeah, like I said, I've only been to one. So it's the
9 Inch
Trent
Nails.
Reznor. He's still killing it, man. 9 Inch Nails.
I ate it the weekend. Was the most unbelievable live.
Why not?
performance I've ever
He's
seen. And I'm not even like I very rarely go type in the weekend to listen to on my phone or anything. In person, he was unbelievable. He had like a 5-minute standing ovation.
Yeah.
Like every song he did.
Sense. I mean, he's
awesome.
It was
like the most listened to.
It was
artist on
Gucci,
Spotify.
Nav, and the weekend.
You know he's like the most listened to artist.
I believe it. There was so many old white women there. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Because it was so funny watching them sit through like Gucci and Nav, and just like waiting. Like I was there really more for them, and then was blown away by the weekend.
Yeah.
They're just like, all right, like when's the weekend coming on? But he was unbelievable.
Mine was Lady Gaga by far. She's
She's a great performer.
she sang buried under sand, like buried alive. It was wild. She put on like a Broadway show. It was unbelievable. You?
Paul McCartney at Camden Yards. I believe that 500 years from now, people will think like Mozart, Beethoven, and the Beatles. I think they're the one act that will withstand this time.
Love the Beatles.
I don't really go to a lot of concerts. Like, so I go to like Chelsea Color. So I'm not going to say Gracie Abrams. I just saw at the Garden. She was unreal.
Oh, we were at that together.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Not really together, but it was good. I would say gold, silver, bronze, no order on top of my head. Billy Joel, Last Play at Shea, without McCartney.
We only did say one.
Yeah, I got 3.
Which one? Who's number one? Who's gold?
I think it's Billy Joel, Last Play at Shea. It was not McCartney night, but it was sick. Jay-Z Eminem at Yankee Stadium. And then, honestly, it was just they just played the hits, and it was the first time I saw them. Hootie and the Blowfish a couple of years ago at the Garden was fucking sick. It was just a vibe of like, it was awesome. So,
Elton John's was a good one.
Balls love Hootie?
who? Yeah, Balls loves Hootie.
Yeah, that was his white whale,
thing, right?
where he could meet him in 4 seconds, and he did. All right, nice little camaraderie before we go at each other's throats in
The war.
7 hours.
Battle.
Stream 8 o'clock. I have a casino stream at 3. Watch that. There's a new cash eruption game that on DraftKings Casino. Supposedly it's unbelievable.
Cash eruption.
So make sure you go watch that at 3, and we'll see you guys at 8. See you guys.
Bosco Industries.